On Sunday nights in Naples, Krista and Emery and I have started a tradition of going out and enjoying a family dinner at one of the many fine restaurants in Southwest Florida. We've been doing this for the 3 months that we've been here, and it's one of the things that I really look forward to at the end of the week, at the end of the weekend. Just going to a different restaurant every Sunday evening and just enjoying each other's time, relaxing, talking before the start of school on Monday and a brand new work week. And it's a great way to end what is usually a complete family day on Sunday, where we're together. I'm doing a lot of reading. We're outside the entire day, walking, swimming, biking, and just spending time together as a family. I do a tiny bit of work in the morning. I own my first hour of the day on Sunday. I get in my power walk, 4-mile walk first hour before anybody's up. And then I get in an hour of reading throughout the day at least. That's my staying smart, my sharpening the axe day. So I usually get in a lot more than just an hour reading. And then I copyright. I do my writing for an hour. So I have my big rocks in the jar, so to speak, by the time everybody else is rising on Sunday morning. But the evening dinner has been fantastic. We're totally present with each other. There's no cell phones, there's no technology. Krista's amazing at researching these places to go. And many of these restaurants we have to reserve anywhere from a week to 4 weeks in advance to get in, especially on the patios. So we've been enjoying the adventure of going to all these incredible different restaurants. The interesting thing is, last Sunday we ate at an Italian restaurant here in Naples, and it was the first restaurant in 3 months. In 3 months, any restaurant, whether it was lunch or dinner, where they actually made an attempt. It was a feeble attempt, but they made an attempt to capture our contact information. Our contact information as a customer and client of their establishment. And this is the number one problem that I see with 99.9% of businesses. Doesn't matter if it's a restaurant or if it's a repair shop, brick and mortar business, coaches, consultants, sales professionals, small business, medium-sized business, is they don't capture the contact information of their customers and clients, especially the first time after the first experience. The first time that somebody gives you money, you need to be capturing their complete contact information. And that is just an automatic, an absolute automatic. And it's as rare as hen's teeth. So this restaurant made the feeble attempt of trying to capture our mailing address and our names and our birth date. If you know anything about the restaurant business, if you're in the restaurant business, you're in the celebrating the birthday business, which again, 99.9% of restaurant owners are completely clueless to. But in the restaurant business, if you capture the mailing address, the email, and the birthday of everybody that ever darkened your door of your bar and grill or your restaurant, then you're going to have $1 million business. You're going to have a very successful restaurant in what is arguably one of the toughest businesses in the world, the hospitality industry. By simply sending emails, sending postcards, sending a birthday card. All you would have to do if you owned a restaurant is send a birthday invitation card, whatever you want to mail to them, with a email follow-up, maybe a text, and your restaurant is going to be full night after night. There's not going to be any down periods during the year. You're going to be as busy in February as you are in June and July, because you've built your list, your contact list of birthdays and all of these other things. So by sending a birthday invitation with some type of promotion, in other words, come in and celebrate your birthday, John, and dessert is on us, a free dessert. You're going to have something like 70+% of your list come in on their birthday or around their birthday. You give them 72-hour expiry, and there's not very many people excuse me, there's not many people that celebrate their birthday alone. And that's the secret, is by giving away a free dessert, which costs, very little. You're filling up your restaurant with 3, 4, 5, 6, 15 people that are buying full price meals, and usually lots of drinks and desserts. List building. The business of business is list building. It's about capturing the names, the mailing addresses, the emails, and now, of course, the cell phones, so that you can be in constant and consistent contact with your prospects and your clients. In our case, on Sunday, this little card that asked for our name and mailing address and email and birth date, it was just thrown on the plastic thing with the bill. So there was no effort made. There was no training of the waiter. There was no training of the welcoming staff at the front door who took the reservation. And I asked Krista, I said, when they took the reservation, what did they ask you? So she said, well, they took her cell phone number. So they have her name and cell phone. So that's their list building practice. So they don't have our address. They don't have any information about me. They don't have any information, as far as email or mail, none of that stuff. So the waiter wasn't trained. He just threw that on there. And of course, their response is extremely dismal. I'm going to show this card to my world builders today, and I'm going to break it down how there's no free gift. There's no reason to respond. There's no reason for the person to fill it out with their name and address. And another thing with the card is it's only one person, when most of those tables in a restaurant have at least 2 to 6 people. So you would want to be capturing everybody's name, everybody's contact information. So for this to happen in a business, it takes serious training. It takes scripting. It takes systems and procedures that I have always had in all of my businesses. And at the end of the day, every day you go to work, you build your list. You build your list. And that's how great companies are created. And my mission, as an example, another example would be Badass Millionaire Brotherhood, what I do here. I help businessmen, elite top 1% businessmen, transform their lives by teaching them the ancient art, the lost art of world building, how to build your own world, your business, your marketing, your marriage, your relationship with your children, your physical and mental health, your legacy. I help you build a legacy. So with this business here, I've been in this business for just a few months now. But every day in this business, I build my list. I build my prospect list. I build my customer list. I build my email list. I build my fax list. If I don't have your fax number, reply to this email and send me your fax or your e-fax number. Millionaires and billionaires have faxes, and you can do that by e-fax as well. But get that number to me, because I send a fax every single Friday. And you're gonna love these faxes because they're all meat and potatoes. And it's every Friday I talk about what I'm reading, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, great books, great magazines, all my references and referrals. And I share some aha moments that I've learned that week from all my studying. Good morning. So there's no cost to that, but I need your fax number. So if you don't have a fax number, get a fax number. You can receive fax through email, or better yet, if you have a real fax machine, just send me the number, reply to this email with the number. I'll add you and you'll get my badass fax every single Friday morning. That's one of the ways that I communicate with my list. I do what nobody else is doing. I communicate by fax. And like I said, my richest, my freest, my most successful businessmen all have faxes and all have fax numbers. So every day I get up and I build my list. And I build my list in multiple ways. But basically, if you discover me, you have to give me your email. And then I've got that I can send you a video like this every single day. So I'm communicating with you 365 days a year. And I'm sending quality content, and I'm sharing my ideas and my life with you. But every day, 365 days a year after I have your email, I will send you this video email. 365 days a year, I'm omnipresent in your life. The other thing, so I do video emails every day. I do faxes on Fridays. Once a month, I send you, if I have your mailing address, which I have if you purchase my book, How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked in Business and Life, I have your mailing and shipping address. Well, guess what I do with your mailing and shipping address? I mail you a physical pen and paper telegram. Those are those orange things. You should have received one. And it's just my musings and my ramblings from the past month. Usually it's about one topic, and it's just a large postcard that I send to you by first class postage, and it's called my Badass Monthly Telegram. So I send you a physical piece of mail every single month. It's a telegram. There's copy on both sides. I talk about an advanced topic, and once again, there's no charge to you to receive this as a book buyer. And on top of that, those are just the ways that I'm communicating and improving the relationship with my list. And throughout these things, I'm always promoting my book sale. I'm always mentioning my World Building Brotherhood, my coaching program. And I'm mentioning my upcoming monthly paper and ink newsletter. And I'm always mentioning my mastermind, my 5-star mastermind, which is coming up in a couple of months, actually 3 months. So this is how it's done. Every day I get up and build my list. So if I have one piece of advice for every small business owner out there, every entrepreneur, every businessman like me, is get up and build your list. If you have one employee or if you have 23 employees, make sure you put in phone scripting and systems in places, procedures, protocols, that every single person that ever comes in contact with your business, you capture their contact information. If somebody walks in my barber shop, okay, we immediately update their file. We capture their full name, their mailing address, their email, their cell phone number, and their birthday. Yes, in the barber shop, we give a free haircut for a person's birthday. We mail them a birthday card with this free haircut to engage them. Good morning. To re-engage them and get them back. And if they're a regular customer, well, it's a great thank you. But we have a database of everything in there. So start building your list, and then secondly, start communicating with your list. It could be something as simple as sending a nice personality email every single week. When I was in the insurance business, I built up my email list by capturing the email of every single phone call, every single person calling in as a prospect, client. My receptionist, all they did was capture emails for a few years. If you called, we got your email. And we built up our email list, our personal email list, to over 66,000 people with a press of a button. And it's interesting, I would send an email every week. So 52 emails per year to my prospects and clients. It's free, it's basically free. And I never sold insurance. These emails would wish them a Merry Christmas, would wish them a happy Thanksgiving, would wish them a blessed Easter, would talk about the Super Bowl, would talk about the World Series, would talk about popular TV shows. I do ticket contests all the time, give away sports tickets, give away hockey tickets, give away basketball tickets, give away movie tickets, just engagement. That was, for better or worse, was basically free except for my time to write these weekly emails. And I always did a paper and ink. For 7 years straight, I did a paper and ink newsletter in your mailbox. If you were a client of mine or a VIP prospect, you would get a paper and ink newsletter from me every single month, 12 times per year. And anytime we didn't do the ink, the newsletter, we saw a major decline in referrals, in retention, in cross sells and upsells. So these were things that had a positive return on investment. And email is, like I said, dirt cheap to do. Mailing is always a positive thing. You're always going to get a positive return on investment, but you're building the relationship with your list. So that to me is the big hole in the bucket for 99.9% of small businesses, is they don't capture the contact information of their prospects and clients. That restaurant on Sunday, we had a great time. That's a $200 to $400 meal. These are 4 and 5 star restaurants in Naples. And can you believe they don't really have any way to communicate with us in the future? They don't have any way to re-invite me back. They don't have any way to wish me a happy birthday. They don't have any way to tell me about their St. Patrick's Day specials, their Christmas specials, their Easter specials, their thank you specials, new menu items. They don't have any way of doing that. And this is something that could be done easily by the person just taking the reservations. They could fill out all the information and have it done right there. Or you can always give a nice free gift, like a free appetizer or something like that. And most people are quite willing to give you their full contact information, especially if they know, like, and trust you. So that's it for today. Get in the list building business. Get in the list building business, and then communicate with your list at least weekly. It can be a simple, hello, how are you doing email. It can be, like I do, a simple fax. It can be, a simple postcard mailing. I send a physical telegram. It can be any of these things, and it doesn't have to be overcomplicated. You just have to continue to build that list. And remember, you want to have the big payday in your life, where when you decide that it's time to walk away into the sunset on your terms, could be a year from now, could be 30 years from now. But when you decide to walk away into the sunset and sell your business, the amount of money that you get will be in direct correlation to how strong and complete your client and prospect list is. If you're able to hand somebody a list of 25,000 names, raving fans, customers, clients, people that refer, that's a lot more valuable than selling something to, desks and computers and all this other stuff. So the equity in your business is your relationship with the list. So build the list and build the relationship. You almost cannot fail. Build the list and then start building a relationship with the list. And that's exactly why I'm out here at 6:30 in the morning every single day. It's because I have a passion for coaching. I'm on a mission to help 1 million businessmen, small businessmen, transform their lives and their businesses. And I'm building a relationship. I'm earning your trust. I'm out here every day by myself on this broken iPhone 7. I'm out here, speaking my mind. I'm out here, I'm unscripted, I'm uncut, I'm unfiltered. I'm sometimes politically incorrect, but it's just me. I'm not some big corporation. I'm not some, guru, best-selling author, long on style, short on substance. I'm out here walking, I'm out here sharing, and I'm out here shooting videos. And, it's 100% me every single day creating a relationship with you. And I have to earn it every day. The rent has to be paid every single day. So that's it for today. Michael McLean, badassmillionaire.com. If you do not have a copy of my non-best-selling book, How to Not Get Your Ass Kicked in Business and in Life, you can fix that critical mistake by going to nobullbook.com. The link is below here, and grabbing a copy. If it's not the best $20 you invest in your business, your marketing, your marriage, your children, and your legacy, then I don't know. But it certainly isn't everybody's cup of whiskey. Also, I have a free webinar training. The link is below. That's at badasswebinar.com. That's my 12 insider secrets for building your own badass world. There's no charge, it's free. It's a web training I did last month that you're free to enjoy and benefit from. And finally, if you want to go on my waiting list for my next world building coaching program, 8-week coaching program, you can do that below at the link, and that's badassmillionaire.com/apply. badassmillionaire.com/apply. So those are the 3 ways you can continue your relationship if you like with me. Doesn't make any difference. My life isn't going to change either way. I still have to do what I got to do, and you still got to do what you got to do. So after this, I'll be right back to the garage for my 75 Hindu squats. I'm up to 15 Hindu push-ups. I started at 0, and I'm up to 15 Hindu push-ups. I'm going to drink my 1 gallon of water today. I have my World Building Brotherhood Society today at 10:59 a.m. Eastern. And then after that, swim and lunch with Krista, and then pick up my daughter Emery at school. So a big, relentless day ahead for me. So 2 words, men, 2 words that changed my life, and 2 words that can change yours. Be relentless.